Big Conversation with Skits.
A very good evening to everybody watching us right about now. I can't stop thanking you for those who have always kept it a reminder to always tune in on the Big Conversation with Skits. It's your host, Skits Promoter, and we're going to have a rap session in our conversation. I can't wait to have a very cool experience with our guest tonight. Allow me to take you into a short commercial, and we shall be right back.
Was Contractor Uganda Limited abakugu mu kuzimba ennyumba ez'amaka, amaduuka, malls, apartments ate nga twebuzibwako ne ku by'okuzimba. Tukola plan ne design z'amayumba, land surveying, landscaping ate nga tulongoosa n'okuddaabiriza amategula. Tukubire ku nooti 7 nooti 5 46 9 nooti ne nooti 7 62 289 233. Tusangibwa e Kampala ne mu kibuga ky'e Mbale. Was Contractor Uganda Limited, home of professionals.
The Big Conversation with Skits.
We'll be back from the commercial. It's Skits Promoter again. Not forgetting, we proudly brought you by Was Contractors and Juve Hardware, your number one construction outlet in Mbale City. We have Kuloba Ben in the building. Allow me to introduce to you, Kuloba
Ben.
Most of you didn't know his real names.
Yeah.
Say hello to our viewers.
Hey guys, mwena yoba masaba, mwena yoba sukuye sebananga Byg Ben sukuye no mombe. Ben. Yeah. So wani yenye na yoni hale no murafu Skits. Yeah. It's a pleasure to be here and have this big conversation, bro.
Do you know
Thank you for having me.
Do you know
I've
many?
been hearing about it.
Yeah.
And to be here, it has actually happened. So I'm happy to be here, bro.
Yeah. Do you know many of these people didn't know your name, that you're Kuloba Ben?
I'm Kuloba Ben Wasike. Dumsani. You know, like my uncle used to tell me the Wasikes, Baba Ami. Yeah, Baba Ami are like those big people. Yeah, that's the name they give them. So
let me take you back a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Let me take you back a little bit behind before Byg Ben.
Yeah.
Let's talk of Wasike.
Wasike?
Yeah, Wasike. Where like Jowava, you're not Jowava, or took Okoita Byg Ben?
Well, I'm actually, that's the first time I've been asked that question. What about single boy? They just know me as Byg Ben. They always just ask me, what's your story as Byg Ben? You know, but besides Byg Ben, there is Kuloba Ben Wasike. You get?
Yeah.
That's the guy who makes sure that Byg Ben is there. That's the guy who makes sure that Byg Ben is there. So Byg Ben is Wasike. My name is Kuloba Ben Wasike. Wasike is a born of Mbale.
Yeah.
I'm from Manafa. Yeah. I'm a Mugisu. I've been born in Samaga, Wanale Division. Yeah, I went to Samaga Primary School, went to Mbale Secondary School. I finished from Mbale Comprehensive, so I'm everything Mbale. Though a lot of people don't actually believe that I'm from here. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm that special, you know. I'm that special. Yeah. So Wasike is a son of a land. Kuloba is son of the land, son of the Vamasaba, son of the Bantu, Ubuntu. That's what we spread. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's who I am.
What about musically?
Musically,
like Byg Ben,
nice.
like Wasike coming to Byg Ben. That's how we got to know musically.
So Byg Ben Sukuya is a keep of the Gishu history. Is a keep of the Gishu of the Gishu movement. I'm a keeper of the Gishu flag I represent the ancient Gishu and the new Gishu through music. Yes, that's Byg Ben Sukuya. So Byg Ben, I got this name in high school. I was in Mbale Secondary School. That's when I got the name Byg Ben. I was so big and short. I know I had 2 Bens in the class. So the only way they could differentiate me, they're like, no, we mean the other Byg Ben. So when when you're in school, everything starts from school.
Yeah.
In high school, that's where everything starts from. Even the first fans as a creative, you get them in high school. Even the first, people who really show you direction, they're in school. That's where we get the most challenges and the fun. That's where we get to build our careers. So that's where the name Byg Ben comes from. So the first time I was called Byg Ben Umumasaba. That's the name I wanted to call myself. But I had a few, I'm a revolutionary artist. Everything that I do, other people like to do it as well. I impact culture. I change culture, So when I called myself Umumasaba, there came an album called Umumasaba. There was 2 more artists called Umumasaba. So I thought I should be unique, That's when I remembered that I'm from the Basukuya. Basukuya is a clan from Manafa. So I was like Byg Ben Sukuya. Because since I grew up, my fathers used to say, So I felt like I should add Sukuya to Byg Ben to really define me who I am. So Byg Ben Sukuya is a representative of the Gishu culture, a representative of, you know, of music. Byg Ben Sukuya is a brand besides Ben Wasike, Kuloba Ben Wasike.
But yeah. Like musically, or when you came to town, or right?
Yeah.
So how is your musical journey from you didn't come from 0 to 100. It's a process. You get from 0 to 10 to 20. So what is your journey, your story, your musical story?
My music story is crazy. I think I was born to be an artist.
Yeah.
As back as I can remember, all my friends in this town of Mbale, if you've been born between 1990 to 1996, you are aware of who Byg Ben is. Those kids who are around between that time, they're aware of me, who I am. Because I have been started in this place. That's the way I've started myself and my career, you know. So Byg Ben Sukuya is what was the question again?
Like your musical journey.
Oh, my musical journey.
Yeah.
Byg Ben Sukuya doesn't start music now. Byg Ben Sukuya is, I was born for this. Like it's in me. I started basically like studio professionally music. I started in 2016, 15 actually. That's when I started, went professional when me and Sharon started this whole thing, and we did Ndolelele. You know, we did this album Dura. That's when we went out commercial. But before that, I was a battle rapper. Battle MC, freestyle MC. I used to do battle raps with guys from Sorority, guys from Tororo, through Mbale SS and all those things. So my journey starts way back in high school, Mbale SS, during those times of musical competitions. I was always in the school choirs. In primary, I was always in the school choirs. I used to play drums, a lot of drums all the time. But I used to love rap so much. I didn't know what I was doing, yet it was rap. Most of the times, I never knew what I was doing. Not until someone told me, yo, bro, what you're doing is actually nice, you know? Like, I remember when I was young at home, my grandmama used to say, you used to be under the mango tree all the time, writing music, and we never know what you used to do.
Yeah?
Yeah, to the point that one of my singers came home. I was so young. I remember that comment. She said, she's like, Onomana, alikuandika music? Because she was in Uganda. They're like, yeah. Like, I've never seen that before. This kid is so talented.
Yeah.
They were like, what is music? You know, like for them, everything was new. Even my grandmom was like, you know, our cultures are so, bro, they're so, man, like, tushali mukolonial, we are still colonialistic a bit, together, like, tushali under colonialism a bit into, bazale bafebachali mu that mentality into, man, wabero muyimbi, taina future, taina chi, you get, and yet, artists are the ones that change their communities, they're the ones that change their societies. Fetuk baba politicians, I don't want to go to politics, but artists, we are the light. Yeah, we are the light. So Byg Ben Sukuya's journey goes back from a kid to where I'm right now. All my life, the only thing I know how to do best is music, bro.
I remember.
To answer your question properly, professional in music, I started in 2008, 16, 15 actually. That's when we go professional now. We're going to shoot videos, do marketing and all these things. That's Baba Nabasha and my manager, Stuma Jaffet. My ex-manager, Stuma Jaffet. But like, honestly, before that, there's a whole journey. I was in Baboon Forest. I was in Bavubuka. I've been in most of the rap groups in Uganda that you don't have. Met rappers before I went commercial. I did a lot, you know. So music is just part of me. I don't remember the last time. I don't remember when I started or what, but it's just been my whole life. You get?
When I remember around 2015, 2014, when I was still in high school, there's a song, Ndolelele.
Yeah.
Went so viral.
That was my first commercial song. That's what I'm saying. That's when I went.
Like, Byg Ben, everyone was like, who's Byg Ben?
Yeah.
And Mwako came back on a
Sharon Center,
Sharon Center, and most of the people thought you guys are a duo.
Yeah. So, we okay, finish the question.
Talk about that, about your duo and of the song of Ndolelele, how it brought you to limelight.
No, honestly, the truth is, me and Sharon Center go way back before Ndolelele. Like, I've known Sharon for close to 15 years. Yeah, from childhood when we want to do music, we were dancers before we did music. You get? It's a whole process of like entertainment, of recreation of young guys and what we used to love to do, you know? So that's what drove us to coming here. So Byg Ben and Sharon Center go way back before Ndolelele. What brings us to Ndolelele is Sharon Center's brother, Jeff, fell in love with my rap music. And our manager is Sharon's big brother. So he asked Sharon to call me on board. So when I come on board, you know, Sharon is his sister. So he's calling me to come on board. He just wants to work with us. It's not a duo or anything, but we just want to do music. So when we do it, people, you know, sometimes when you do something, people they get the power to dictate it. You get? So the people branded us as a label, as a duo. And we just let it flow like that.
But were we fine with it being a duo?
Yeah, we are very, very okay because we're under the same label. We have been partners for life, so we have no problem working together and being called a duo. No problem at all.
So what big relationship do you have with Cento?
Sharon is like, I could tell you, like, she is my spiritual sister. You get? Yeah, she is that person who overlooks over me and I overlook her. There is, you know, like, bro, we have to understand there are some people who come into your life and you have to keep those people. You know, the problem with us, most of us guys, is we overthink everything. We like to jump into conclusions and that. But trust me, there are some things we just have to let them be the way they are. And that's just me and Sharon Cento. You never finish that conversation. But Sharon and me are the perfect duo this town has ever had.
Where did that song Ndolele put you? Because umanyi omuntu wakuba breakthrough song. Umanyi kitegeeza okuba breakthrough song. Omuntu wakuba breakthrough song, like akayimba bakakuba everywhere.
Ndolelele.
And namalala ufuna by the way.
Ndolelele.
Yeah.
Nze ataka chama togendayo because Ndolelele, bro.
Tutwale yoyo naje twagala.
Ndolelele was the revolution in Mbale. Ndolelele was not just a song, it was the revolution of music in Mbale. You get? When me and Sharon did that song, we went to an interview on NTV. They had the most comments on that post that day. Ngabagamba banabana over South Africa. Then Douglas Kamala na jana gamba interview na gamba. Mwe mupanksiza abantu postinga over. Like it was like the light everyone was waiting for. You get? Like me and Sharon, the best thing we always wanted to do, we wanted to be the sacrifice for the music in Mbale. But we wanted to do the best, because let me tell you something, bro. We're setting a level. So for us, the only thing we did, we just made sure that we set a very hard level to beat. Respect, you have to be as good as Byg Ben and Sharon Cento.
As good or better?
Better, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So we have to be the sacrifice for it. How do we sacrifice? We make good music, bro. Hit. It's just that people don't really want to accept it, bro. And they're scared of the unknown. You get? Yeah. But Ndolelele put us to where we are right now. It put the Mbale music scene where it is right now. Bro, Ndolelele played in Nigeria. It has played in most countries in Africa. I was shocked. Trace bichi oluyimba lwakubayo na saru twala yo twakola china ero atuka. You get? Everywhere in Kampala I'm known for Ndolelele. Everywhere. I've been known for that. But it has been just backing up on that song. Why? Because it was just the level setter, the trend setter, and everything you have to do has to beat that.
There's some mindset people have in rap music, that kind of genre you're doing. Tetunda nyo in Uganda.
Well, Tetunda Uganda, but Tetunda Monsi. We shouldn't look at Uganda, bro. You get?
Like some people say, when you're doing music, you have to base on the home.
Okay, so let me say this on Big Conversation, yeah? Let me say this on Big Conversation straight up. Guys, ngenda kuleta B.E.T mwana. Ngamulaba wemet. So if I'm going to bring a B.E.T in, I cannot be a Ugandan artist, but I can be for Uganda. You get what I mean? Because if I'm going to be a Ugandan artist, mugenda kwagala amba kubire chidandali. Mugenda kwagala amba kubire ebinyanya nyanya. You get? You not give me the freedom to express myself as an artist. But let me tell you something. This is hip hop. It's a genre. It's a big genre. In Uganda, but we are on the world population. That is just like 0.2%, bro. The other 99.0%, those are the guys who are listening to the real hip hop that I'm doing. You feel me? So that mindset, it's just us who have to just through. Like I said, we are the sacrifice, bro.
Yeah,
we are the sacrifice. If there is anything that we need and want people to see it the way we want them to see it, we are going to do it ourselves so they can say it. You get? Yeah, man.
But strategies to get a B.E.T. You said you're going to bring the B.E.T.
Yes, bro. Yeah.
Strategies. What strategies have you put to bring that award here?
I have a manager right now. It's called Daban Boy at South Africa. So tugenda kutandika okuwamba CCC. Okuyingira wano utse huambe South huambe. We want to take our product to countries now. Tugenda kukira South tukole marketing. Tugenda Nigeria tukole marketing. Kenya to marketing, but these things have already been there, bro. Before the lockdown came, Nalina, I was booked to perform in South Africa and Nigeria, but no one knows that. You get? But I was contacted for a show in South Africa from Mbale, bro. Ochitegera. Lockdown neja ne babigalawo for 2 years. Bro, lockdown yagenda okugwa bwet. I went to Dubai. I first went to Dubai for like 4 months. And njagala kwe wamu break bro and chili serious. Ochitegera. By the time I kept trying to up to right now, bro, we're still trying to heal from lockdown. Ndikugamba mazima nga bayimbi. We are still trying to heal from that because 2 years of not doing anything is not a joke, bruv. When those settings, it takes you way back, and that's something that people don't want to accept. You feel me? Yeah. So, bro, it's just a matter of time, man. That's all I can say. I just know that I'm one person who believes everything happens for the right reasons. You get? But the strategy is simple. We have to keep doing what we're doing. If what we're doing before led us there, and it just took us a step back, that means we're doing the right things. We just have to keep. One thing I believe in is consistency. You feel me? So the strategy is going to be consistency and top note, bro. I'm doing music for my life. Trust me. Right now I have a night in Mbale. It's called Afro Hip Hop Music Night. I just started it. You get? But the reason why I'm doing these things is because I'm trying to play a role in my culture, in my music, in shaping it. Which together. The reason for that is I want to bring the world to Mbale. Last month nalese Keko. Keko yalita janga ko Mbale. That's what I'm doing. I want to bring the world to Mbale. So to bring the world to Mbale, they will also take the world outside. You feel me? That festival is the one that's going to market us outside Mbale. Because the world is going to look at festivals. When a festival happens, people come to attend that festival from across the world. They go with your culture, they go with your music. Yeah. So the strategy is through events, through top-notch marketing, and through a team. We need a teamwork. That's why I was happy when you came here and you had your team of guys. I was like, hey, I like to work with people who are a team because two heads are better than one. What do you we can do this. You feel me? So anything can be solved with that. So teamwork and support, guys. In Mbale, we have a very big population. If those people got behind our back, guys, further changing our communities, artists, they change communities. Because a bag of music, you cannot carry it alone. You can carry it to the whole team. You get? That's why it's so hard to make it in music because the money is just not, it's unbelievable, bruv. You get? So we need your support. To call us in a center, Papa Pate came here and carried a lot of money from us. If we can get that money, that's close to 100 million. Every year when you keep doing that, you're changing people's lives in real time. You get? So our own problem, we are the real problem. But the moment we just switch up, just what? God is up. Yo, can't go, bro. Ne wono wane Mbale togenda sanga Byg Ben sokuya. Ne wono nyo wabodo mulalo ja sanga baboda nga 10. So siri waboda bro, si bafana na si bafana na. You have to respect that. You get? You're not respecting at wali omuntu, kole ekintu buli omucha atasobola kukola. Atoyo omuntu is the difference and is the change. The only thing you have to do is to get behind that person. Ben, you get bro.
Obadde mu baba n'abasha music.
Yeah.
It's a record label.
Yeah, it's the label on Mbale.
The allegations what you had wrangles with your management?
Oh, wait, oh, you know the gamble. Fuck.
Oh, you know, you know, sorry. Because you of late, Bangamba, Byg Ben touch and Baba Navasha.
No, sister, I'm an administrator in Baba Navasha. I cannot leave.
So, what are the wrangles that you're talking about?
No, it's just a simple. Those are personal things. Actually, I don't want to talk about it right now. I choose not to talk about it from here. But the wrangle, all I can say is the gossip is not true, you know. But whatever is behind it is just personal. It's inside. Baba Navasha will never go anywhere. We're here to stay. We're here to develop music of Mbale, and we're even looking for talent to bring on board. You get? We have been collaborating with other labels outside Mbale, like Talent Africa. Big shout outs to Ali Bai, you know, for always supporting us. East African Records, David Cecile, Wana Benjamin.
Say Sharon,
you know, big shout outs to all the bro. Big shout outs to Ali Bai, Talent Africa. Big shout outs to man like Wana, my mixing and mastering guy. Big shout outs to East African Records, David Cecile. All these guys are our partners as Baba Navasha. They help us. Bro.
Sidi wakakati. And I want you to just share a little achievements that you've got in the music industry. What achievements?
Oh man,
music or Mokobi.
Ndina award Satu. If I'm to start from there, I have 3 music awards. I have Male Rapper of the Year winning 2017 Ugandan Music Awards. Nebulane Eastern Rap of the Year winning UG Hip Hop Awards. I won collaboration of the year. Nina cypher jabaita UG's Most Wanted. It's the most trending cypher in Uganda. Ndeta abana okuva munsi yonna.
UG's Most Wanted.
Yeah, I bring ndeta barapa okuva olaba mwana ndi mugisu. Wemba ndi mugisu kitegeza wali ono omuganda, wali ono omukiga, wali ono n'oweggulu. Ate nga fena tuli Uganda mwana. Tuba tulina okweyagalira mu kisi kyaffe kino. So UG hip hop, UG's Most Wanted is a cypher. Ereta nnimi zonna. B.E.T you get, and we get to exploit that. So UG's Most Wanted is the most successful project that I've actually done in ciphers. Bringing a togetherness in
what
the
about
country.
The performances, the big stages that you performed?
Oh man, I performed on a lot of big stages. Cliffy New Year's in Kenya, Festival and the New Year. I was also a rap judge in Nigeria. Performing at Kubayimba Festival, the biggest festival. I perform on Nyega almost every year. This year again, because I need to like just reshuffling up next year. That's I'll go there next year. But I've been on Black Inks and Wine. I've been on a French embassy, like those Fête de la Musique show. You know, I've been on oh man, I don't know. I've been on all the biggest. I've been on the Bell All Stars. I've been on the Lockdown with YC. I've been on Afropalooza with Rema. You know, so every big show that comes to Uganda and it's in Logogo or anywhere, I just know Byg Ben is going to get that show.
Achievements are very many.
Yeah, there are very many. Like I am okay. Like one of the biggest achievements I feel I have done. It's not even that. To me, it's being able to represent something for the Mbale music fraternity industry. That's my biggest achievement. Bronze ngenda kusesa tewali muyimba vude wano Mbale atazana atula nange wano nambuza ko advice chayo chenina chayo cyalino teri bonna bali eyo bro mwena mwemanyi teri. There is no artist atajaga ko Byg Ben natula na nebuza ko ngamba anko tukoze tutya teri bonna babale.
But there are some challenges you also face.
Bro, like challenges are part of, you know, like let me tell you something. Enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the journey. The journey is full of challenges, but just enjoy. There's infinite challenges every day because budget setting is too high. I have to work 3 times.
Share with us some challenges that you faced in this challenge, in this musical journey.
It's the first challenge is finances. Finances are very, very crazy. In Uganda, you have to be consistent with investing in your financial music business. So that's the first challenge I've gotten. It has strained me at some point because you have to. That's why we have to even get into guys. If you are a creative out there, the way music be a joint collaborator into the music entertainment industry. If there is a show you can do that show, collect some money. That money. Night of music. All I'm saying is do things around music that make money around music. Which together, like shows, events, collabs. Those are the things that bring in money. You do those things. Merchandise or merchandise is so. No. You make CD. You make your music. Put it on a flash. Put it on a CD. You get to your close people. That's the money that keeps you going every day. You get like a soga man ngenda kubatuni into event ninda kasem. Allah. That's the biggest challenge here we're facing in so like that's why you see I tell you like we have to be the sacrifice. You just have to be the sacrifice because the challenge is that so much. The other challenge I can also say is we have tetwagala kukirizanga bana Uganda. It's a big challenge into kakasanyo.
Tuve ku bana Uganda. Let's come back home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry Chirimi. Let's come back home. We talkera ku Mbale music. What do you think is hindering like abana kuba limelight eyo?
Anta abana akola ko tune mu abantu ne bamwana mwa Mbale naloza kikubi. Nakakana. But let me tell you something. Ngo muyimbi wetage myaka age. Mula bengalozin. Myaka age okutandika okwogera. For you to talk in people gabe nange ndi muyimbi.
How long did it take you?
It took me close to 4 years, bro. I've been a very humble guy. But much money in the humble. But you know, like music is just, you have to prove or be consistent. It doesn't matter what cause or you're not proving out because of rainbow, but you can go. You can keep going. So that going, may I give you 3 years. And I said, well, me being a child in the music. I said, we go Congo ya chivude ko ya bape. Alali ndikugamba 3 years.
Music.
That's when 3 years.
Oli monene Eastern region.
Thank you, bro.
In our region most.
Thank you, bro.
But what have you done to uplift this talent? Bana abakola music. What have you done okubala ganti music has success and this is what you have to take.
Yeah.
Do you have any collaborations here in our region?
I have honestly Mbale City Mbale. I've not been around so much. I've been so much traveling around because I have to spread this gossip of Luma Saba, to the world. I can't do it from here. Sometimes you have to, there is even, my father used to tell me, a man belongs to this planet, is not aligned to be in one place. So we don't know how much first that way. A man is supposed to be here and there so that you can get that bread, you get. So I just came back this year. That's when I came back to Mbale. That's what you say. I started that night. That night, I have a night called Afro Hip Hop Music Night, where it's not only about hip hop, but it's about African music. And we see how we can do that through just, like, supporting it. So you need a stage to do that. So that's what we're doing. Then Mama Nabasha, we used to have we have the Hip Hop Crusade. The Hip Hop Crusade is an event that happens right to Jikola Kumbale, but we haven't done it since lockdown. We haven't done it. We want to bring it back. But in this event, we look for like a winner. We're supporting Abana in studios. That's why I was mentioning these guys of Ali, this East Africa Records, because these guys have been very good in collaborating with us into like projects, and like sometimes we do good music and it's not really mastered well. That's mastering. That's what killing us. Because bro, when you present now you competing on a Remo when Nigeria, or you competing on a Wizkid. Yeah, I mean to be a very you're competing with us guys, trust me. So the best thing we can do is to make sure that at least if not product and you get. So I've been really working so hard to help some guys to make their music better. Like, so I tell some guys, just bring your music, I take it to someone to master it. I've worked with Dope Boy, I've worked with Frencher, I've worked with Galix Future, I've worked with Inspector Jill, I've worked with I want to work right now onto the collaboration with Shanjo and Young K. Yeah, just I want to Njagala be introducing her into the Ugandan hip hop scene, because in the way trust me, they will see them. So I want us to do a collaboration and make sure that it gets into those nominations of Ugandan hip hop, Bichi, so that they can represent Mbale on a national level. You get, yeah. And also like anyway, because I'm also like really engaged into my career. The city, so I don't really do much, but I always do something. Trust me, I do something. I always do. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have to be financial, but I do something.
Ben, what do you consider as your biggest failure?
Oh man, my biggest failure is to just not be able to do everything that I have to do 100%. My biggest failure is when I want to do music and I can't be in studio. I feel like I have failed, because vibes is there all the time. You get me? I don't look at failure. I just look at the positives, because the positives are a lot. So the only failure, bro, trust me, that I see is just not being able. I feel like I have failed.
Music.
And then
what's the secret behind your success?
Team. It's what I told them. Team, guys. Team. Get a good producer who believes in you. You know one thing I like about Apis? He built his career around with Nessim. You remember Apis and Nessim?
Yeah.
Almost every tune that was dropping, it was Apis Nessim. So the secret is just finding the people to work with. Because if you must be music so you just have to identify the people you can really work with, and those people have to be special. Abantabo baja kutuka abantu bakolene music bro ngate bakusaba yade na chikumi, because they believe they can see you, they can see the light that you're trying to bring out. Because trust me, we are stars. When we shine, everyone around us shines. We murika now we're gonna murika, bro, trust me. Never to want to get tambula mukole anyway. Skits I need Byg Ben, skits I need Byg Ben. Trust me, they will see you differently. Because the reality is to live as stars. That's why they call us stars. We shine. So everyone around us, they shine as well, bruv. You get?
These guys have to work in a team.
Yeah, it has to be a team. Talking about college into a car. College into a car. The secret is team.
They don't face challenges.
We have very big challenges, but the thing that gets us out.
The biggest challenge that you faced when you're upcoming. Where the
abantu bakola ki balina bakutekamu expectations nyingi. Omuntu akugwakola nakupeza motoka yeriwa. Yeah, that's a big challenge, bro, because you're already about so you have to, if you don't prove them right, you lose the fun. So the biggest challenge is to omuntu wakusubira okulabika ekyo kyennyini. It's a very big challenge. It comes from discipline. You know, kubera very disciplined. You have to be very, very focused. You have to stop doing, you know, like the biggest things that you choose them is drugs. I'm sorry to talk about that. It's a big topic techija kugwa, but drugs. If you really highlight those things and you be focused or be vehicle.
What are allegations is it? Actually, I even have, there's a video that I came across. Ku TV.
Yeah.
Some guy was asked, what is Chechiremesa abayimbi b'Mbale kitegera? Like okuyo. Nagama abayimbi b'Mbale, they have music, but they resorted to drugs.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that topic Teshigenda Kugwa. I don't want us to talk about it Teshigenda Kugwa, but it's a very big issue that's disturbing our.
Someone talking it on a national TV.
Yeah, church too. It's crazy, but all we love drugs. But to tell you something, they affect you. You know, it's very good to use something that you know. No manyanti, you know how it's going to make you feel. You get, sometimes guys are going to go into drugs, but they don't even know what they're going to get back from it. They don't even know what they're consuming and stuff like that. So just, if the only thing you have to do, if you're doing music, just please control your drugs or just leave drugs. Be very cool. Because if you're starting and you do drugs, you'll never go anywhere. Drugs just about to bagame but controlling but controlling but vehicle. Two things. You get, and if you have a chance, soma.
What's the craziest thing that you've ever done?
The craziest thing?
Yeah.
I think it's when I was on a freestyle with Fefe Busi. Damn. Church, you know, like njagala nyo challenges, njagala nyo kubeera awantu. Omuntu ngamba togenda sobola. Then nemala nemulagirako kubwerere. Nasirika, because that's what I major in.
Yasima.
Omukulu yasima nankwatako ne mungalo nangamba kino sikirabangako. Nange ne ngamba okay. Ekitegeeza nange mukama yankola na mutima gumu. Yeah, but that's the biggest challenge I think I've ever, you know, my challenges are in music. It's just in art. When man didn't change your color artist, that's a challenge for me. You get, now these people or anything, they ain't got none on me. I can have a challenge on that. Nah.
There are many rappers out there who are looking up to you.
Yeah. Guys, rap, it's about talent. What only talented with vehicle? That's the first thing. The other thing is rap yaba soma. What was soma? You know, like rappers were to soma. Because to get a community quarter abantu. Network to soma. We know about the community. You know, community to zimanyiko. So for all the rappers that are out there, you make sure Anthony knowledge. Because rappers but challenging you get. Into conversation, just make sure that you are in knowledge, just make sure that you're talented, or say you're not talent, into gamba. Nanze, toina chongamba. You get? No, toina because the change your color tell chikola. No way I got to get a musanga. Or say getting on gamba. Tolina. So that's it. Just make sure that if you're not talented, don't do it.
It's the big conversation with kids.
Yeah. I was working on some music with Sharon, Galix and French. Yeah, this music we're thinking it's going to unite this region. You know, like if you want to be an example, you have to lead by example. So to call it just musical, they'll feel it. The way they feel about it is, I know they will know what to do with it. That's what we're working on right now. And also, I'm having the hip hop night. It's happening at Touch Lounge every Friday. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. And I have been finishing my 3rd studio album. Yeah, Nina album B.E.T, so I'm finishing the 3rd studio album. Then I'm going to work on the 4th album. So it's a lot of work. Nakatande Kaptan, this bro.
That's what people should expect from you.
Yeah, right now people should really expect Byg Ben to be more collaborative with Mbale. To get like Mbale kat. To get sinzidi na Mbale because we're trying to guys. You know, interview. Mugenda koma we miaka ngapi 10 muna hivi vitu byendio kubagamba. But Mbale, it's going to be the biggest hub for music in Uganda. When you wait and see. Bro, all about in the industry in Kla. Our guy 70% of them are from Mbale. Bana bawa ne Mbale bakulira wano ku street bakola kino bibanyiga omanyi heti Mbale ego bichi abantu ne babagoba ne bakkirira.
So you're calling
Never
them
know.
back bakomewo.
Yeah, like that's why I'm also back. Tuli bangi abaje okoma wana abakomewo. I even said Dr. Pinan was back. Abana bawana naye nga abaana babadde eri mu city nga gyabanoonyeza ssente. Why? Because here in Mbale we tugenda kudda mu kwewala na olimbo wakabi nnyo okusinga ono, and they forget that bro, fena abakabi we tubeera wamu at the top. Tomanyi the top, there is so much space at the top. The Titanic too big for oh my nigga to jump on. Over. Oh, shout outs to Mbale, shout outs to abantu mwena abampagira Byg Ben Sukuya na Mombe. Mbagala nnyo. Mwaba mbeseza from the beginning up to here. Shout outs to Big Conversation, shout outs to Skits. Wakabi mwana, he called me up and told me to come through and have a conversation, and this is what I love to do. Chocolate Chakabi bro, just keep doing this. I know it's going to lead us also it's going to play a role in what we are doing in our mission for music. This is it. This is how we play a role. So thank you for playing a role. Big shout outs to director Chakabi mwana wewaleku. And big shout outs to Sharon Sainto, big shout outs to Baba Novasha, big shout outs to all the artists in Mbale, mwena mbagala nnyo. To let's keep unity, tukolere wamu mwana ebyo bintu byokwewana nte bina bye tugenda tutwala. Okitegeera goli wakabi naye ate tolina kulaga wakabi muno nti oli wakabi okumusinga. Kebyo biraga ba fan. Now when you have someone that you work with, just have that connection, have that okitegeera, like let there be that understanding. No muyimbi munange okitegeera mubuze ko tomuyitako buyisimo olwokuba goli wakabi. Just go and say hi. You get bro, say hi. Toyogera kintu kirala kyonna, just be like hi. Tambula itawo ogenda okola ebibyo because ate tolina kwefasa nnyo naawe. You get? But just that hi, it's enough, and that's what I do most of the times. You feel me? So yeah, big shout outs to everyone. Mwebale kutuwagira mweyongere n'okutuwagira banaye. Mwena mbagala mugende musearching Byg Ben Sukuya na Mombe. Mulaba omuziki gye guli ku YouTube. Everywhere on all platforms, that's how you follow me. It's Byg Ben. Big is B-Y-G, then Ben, then Sukuya. Sukuya's the last name is S-U-K-U-Y-A. That's how you spell my name. Byg Ben Sukuya. Thank you so much, kids. Thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure, bro.
Thanks to
Mama Nyashina, Mama Nyalina, Mama Nyana no Huito, yo, Mama Nyani yo, Mama Nyambabo, Mama Nyabikadina Sembamo, listen yo, and I say no, you cannot stop me no more. Later than I'm in the Movandu, Vesambamba, Sambamo, yo, Banabana Vita, bo, what can I be where to be then go, Babandu Befen, about one bo, Hoba about the Manga Bacana, nobody who wananga Mubeya, who are Baba Mayo. Shake it up, kind of weak, and I'm going to get that kind of Hakasa.
Hold on. Until further notice, Denise and Chavaniza, Kwamba, non-stop.
Yeah. Let's do this.
I'm out.
The Big Conversation with Skits.